Hello, Divine Feminine, and welcome to your power message for Sunday, Super Sunday. So, I'm going to bring in 2 decks of cards for this message today. I'm going to bring in the Love and Light Oracle, and I love this deck. It's so powerful. It connects with Jesus really powerfully as well. And, I know that some of you, love going to church on a Sunday and connecting in that way. So this is a really great deck to use no matter what your religious beliefs are or who you believe in. It allows you to connect with God, the higher power, the angels, the guides, and whomever, you are feeling right now. And I'm going to bring in the Twin Flame Journey Oracle as well. So thank you, angels. What's the message today for the feminine? The message for the feminine. I feel that's the main one, and these are clarifiers here. So what do we need to know? And I'm going to bring the book in a second as well. What do we need to know today? So the first message is, this is so powerful. Follow the path that's right for you. Follow the path that's right for you. So instead of thinking what's right for my journey with my twin, or what's right for my masculine, or what's right for my kids, or what's right for work, or my boss, or my mum or dad, or anyone, friends, family, what's right for me? So the angels want you to have a minute with yourself today and think, what's right for me in this moment? And you may realise that you need time off. You might think, well, I need time off from the journey. I need time off from work. I need a little break. Or you may think, I just need some me time right now. That's what I actually need. So follow the path that's right for you. Don't let anyone tell you you are doing something wrong in your life, because it's your life. You're the one walking in your shoes. So make sure you are happy with the path you're walking. And it says, God blesses those who particularly, and they give me the word that, who patiently endure testing and temptation, who particularly find their way. And this means particular, in a particular way. That's what they give me intuitively. So the message says, God blesses those who patiently endure the testing and the temptation, but also who particularly find their way. That means you do it your way, in a particular way that works right for you. And this is saying you will get tested on this journey. You will go through temptation. You will go through the opportunity to take another path. But guess what? All paths lead home. So maybe you're thinking, well, someone's come back into my life, or there's a soulmate there, or someone's hitting me up on social media, or is it okay to go on a date, or explore other people. And the angels are saying, do what feels good to you. Follow your path. There'll be lessons there. If you feel that's what you want to do, there'll be lessons there. Remember, if your masculine is going down a path that you don't understand, if they may be engaged or getting married, or they're still in a marriage, or they're experiencing something completely else right now, they've gone a different way, and you're thinking, I don't understand that path. You don't need to. All you have to do is trust that that path will bring them lessons and decisions and understanding that will move them back to you. And through them taking that path, it gives you an opportunity to choose your path and do things your way, in your particular way. And God will reward you and bless you for resisting or enduring the temptations, or the things that are testing you. So in other words, you can handle whatever's going on. You can endure it because you are a leader of love and a pioneer of truth and a leader of light. God would not give you anything that you can't handle. So the big message, regardless of what these are, and no matter what the book says, the angels are saying to you today, Divine Feminine, as we prepare for a brand new week, follow the path that's right for you. And this is in all areas of your life. So this is also connected with work and career. Things that you love to do. If you want to go down a different path right now, follow that path. Do what feels good. Don't listen to other people who say, oh, you're going to fail, or you haven't got enough money, or what if this happens, or listen to yourself. If you're being guided to it, if you're passionate about it, you know it's what you're meant to do, because everything is in a cycle. So there's a brand new cycle beginning for you right now, and you start a fresh new beginning. So release anything that needs to go. And this is also with the energy of this full moon. The full moon is saying release the old to prepare for the new. Get ready for what's to come. There's power ahead. So you are releasing today an old cycle to bring in a new one with a new pathway. And the pathway may be, okay, from now on, I'm going to look for the good. I'm going to choose the positives. I'm going to focus on peace and speak words of love. The new path is, I'm going to speak words of love. I'm going to speak into existence exactly what I want to create. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. So in other words, be strong because the universe has got your back. Be strong because you're not alone. You're not doing this on your own. Be strong because you have angels by your side. Be strong because God is in charge. You are not alone. And look at the full moon in there. So the full moon is allowing you to release fear around doing this by yourself because you're not. And remembering to turn any feelings of negativity into an opportunity to focus on the positive. Change, releasing, letting go. Let love light the way. It says, do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. And I speak about this constantly, wherever you go, whatever you do, Archangel Michael is already there. He's walking in front of you, removing all the dead wood, removing all the thorns that are going to hurt you or cut you. He's there with his sword and he's cutting things out of the way. He's moving things out of the way. And Archangel Nathaniel is bulldozering things out of the way. So do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. So your angels are already there. You are not alone, you are safe. And when you're walking down this pathway that you're following, the angels are lighting that up. Archangel Uriel is illuminating it and lighting it up. He will be with you. And I feel that's also a message about your twin. Your DM will be with you because all paths lead home. He will neither fail you or abandon you. And this is talking about God, because God, the angels, the higher power, whomever you were connecting with, will never leave you and will never abandon you and will always be with you. And that's the truth. That's the truth. Even when you feel like you've been forgotten or there's chaos going on, the angels are always there, listening, helping, guiding. God is always there watching over you, protecting you. Your loved ones in heaven are too. But also that your twin, he will not abandon you and he will not fail you. You may already feel like he's failed you. You may already feel like he's abandoned you. You may already feel like he's not around you, but he's part of you. So because he's part of you, he's not going to fail you and he's not going to abandon you and he's always going to be with you inside anyway. And when you realize that and you start healing yourself, he turns up in a physical way. So this is understanding that you will be together because all paths lead home. And helping others is helping yourself. I love this because, we've really been receiving this message. The more we give, the more we get back. We have a mission and a purpose here to help the world, to grow, to be leaders of love and pioneers of truth. So when you focus on service and you're giving, whether that's giving a reading or you're giving a piece of advice or you're smiling at someone or you're just being there and listening, you are helping in some way. It says, for the whole law can be summed up in this one command: love your neighbour as yourself. And your neighbour, it isn't the person who lives across the road or down the street. It's everyone you meet. We are neighbours. We are one with all. We are all here as brothers and sisters in this school of magical life. So be good to people. Love your neighbour. If you see someone struggling, try and help them out. Even if you just smile at them, it may mean everything to them. Be there for them. So for the whole law, and the law could be the law of attraction, the law of life. It could be your own law here. Maybe you're saying, all I want to do is help and guide and love others and be kind. So really this is Jesus saying, operate in the fruit of the Spirit and you'll be blessed beyond measure, because God always rewards those who are faithful and loving and kind. Powerful. So the big message is all paths lead home, and that's what I'm going to call the video. So let's have a look then at the calendar today. So the boot today. Wow. This is powerful. I love how these all resonate. So the message is enjoy true safety. Enjoy true safety. In other words, you are safe. The angels are with you. You're not alone. You're going to be fine. Enjoy being in this moment. That's where the true safety is. And it's the number 36, which is 3 for faith and 6 is about the ego or the physical world. So when we feel safe, we overcome the ego with faith. Your intuition guides you through all situations safely. And the reason why is because your intuition is also your guardian angel whispering to you, helping you, guiding you. Your loved ones giving you a nudge in the right direction. Your loved ones in heaven. So your intuition guides you through all situations safely, provided that you listen to it. So sometimes we don't listen to it because our ego is in the way, or we're feeling raged or angry, and we can't see. We can't see past our own nose because we've just, there's too much red energy there, too much anger. So we have to breathe and calm ourselves down and come back into the now. We're your backup source of protection. So really Archangel Michael is saying, I'm your backup. I've got your back. I'm your source of protection. And we will vigilantly watch out for your well-being. Remember, this is really God speaking to you, okay? Your creator. But because a lot of people struggle with the connection there, the angels help. God created the angels for you. We signal you if danger lurks, helping you to better hear your sixth sense. And that's so true. It's so true. You know, it happened to me yesterday. Okay, and I'm going to tell you a story now. I don't really buy into certain things that go on in the world. I don't buy into those things because they are fear-based energies. But sometimes I'll get a little hint of something I need to take note of. And yesterday morning, I was cooking some eggs. Cooking, that's what we say in Stoke. I was cooking some eggs. I was doing boiled eggs just for me. And I got them on the hob and they were just doing. And the postman come. And I answered the door, I got the letter, and I was reading this in between cooking these eggs. And it was a letter about our house being near an area where it's contaminated with bird flu. Now, I knew that there'd been an issue with eggs because there aren't as many eggs on the shelves. And I thought people were just panic buying. And the last time I was out and about, I actually asked one of the women and I said, where are all the eggs? You know, why are people panic buying? She was like, bird flu. And I just took no note of it. You know, went about my business. And usually that wouldn't bother me. But because of the fact that I picked the letter up at the exact moment I was cooking these eggs, and the fact that the letter wasn't addressed to Miss Harrison or Mr. Drew, it was addressed to Liz and George, which I found quite strange. A council letter addressed to Liz and George. I've never seen that before. A professional letter, you know, from, you know, kind of a government thing, you know, to Liz and George, not to Liz Harrison or Elizabeth Harrison and George Drew. And I thought, well, that's a sign that I'm not meant to eat them eggs. So I didn't eat them. I had jam on toast instead, and I got rid of the eggs. And I didn't tell George, you know, I'm only telling you guys now because I thought he might think I'm just being over the top or I'm listening to my ego or, you know, but I thought that's a sign. For whatever reason, that particular box of eggs, I've only got one box of eggs in the house, I wasn't meant to eat that. So I got rid of them, okay? And you might be watching this thinking, oh, you know, don't believe in that, and that's fine. But because of the way it happened, I followed my gut instinct. And I feel I did the right thing because it was addressed to Liz and George. And that's a personal thing. So know that we are always there. So the angels are helping. You'll receive strong and unmistakable signals if you need to use caution or to take action. Until then, relax in the knowledge that you're protected. We have you covered. So the angels saying, we have your back. We've got you. You are safe. And use the affirmation, I am safe. I am safe and so is my future. My angels are watching out for me right now. I easily hear and listen to my intuition. Isn't that powerful? So maybe you want to tell me in the comments today about anything that's happened to you lately where you've listened to your intuition, where you've listened to what to do. You know, that happened to me years ago. I spoke about this before when my dad died and I was running a pub at the time and I went home and I was in a real state, you know, and I had to get back to the pub I was running and I got no makeup on, I'd been crying, I got all my hair tied up. And I had like a removal company pick up my stuff and take me back to the pub. And, you know, I could have got raped by them because they didn't believe I was the age I was. And they were acting really shady. And they took me up an alleyway they kind of pulled over and they were acting like they'd lost the directions and they were being really weird. And I got hardly any battery on my phone. I got like 1% battery, and the angels guided me to pick up my phone and pretend to ring someone to give directions, and I managed to get where I was going. And that was a really scary experience. So, and Doreen Virtue, obviously I know she's chosen a new path right now, but when she was talking about her journey, and, she was in a carjacking, and Archangel Michael gave her very clear guidance in that moment about what to do. It happened to me once when I was working, before I went full-time on YouTube. And don't ask me how I do it. I tend to flick things in my eye quite a lot. You name it, it's probably gone in my eye. And I was at work, and how it happened, I don't know, but I flicked some sellotape and it went in my eye. And I heard very clear instructions from Archangel Raphael about what to do to get it out. And I got it out literally as soon as it happened. So the angels give you, when they need to, they will give you clear, direct guidance that you can't mistake, okay, for anything else. And they'll tell you what to do, how to get out of a situation or how to deal with a situation, because you were safe. And the universe has always got your back. So the big message today is, whatever's going on, trust yourself. Trust the path that you are on. Trust the path that makes you feel good, helping others, being a leader. Let love light the way. Do what feels good to you. And know that all paths lead home. So follow the path that feels right for you. Speak words of love. And understand there's a new cycle about to begin and you are safe. I hope this helps. Have a great day, and I'll see you soon.